to 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Hand off to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at 45.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Looking to chuck it again. A short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Ball is hard in. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the single back takes the handoff. Lost the ball short of the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Just as opportunity to put points up on the board, and so deflating for this offense. I guess if there's one good thing, at least the opponent is pinned deep to begin their own drive.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Receivers are bunched together. To the it's Wolf. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Notice a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Intercepted in the end zone.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making this defense.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball with the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run like this. Nice play.
Physical run earns the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Keeping it on the ground here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Brought down the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good call here by this offensive coordinator. Why not take a shot, right? It's 2nd inches. Perfect time to take a chance downfield. If you hit it, great. If you miss it, you come back and you convert on 3rd and short.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Makes the catch. It's Paul. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Chewing clock with the running game. They stop him right at the 24. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. On the move now. Gets rid on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moving all the way to the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the completion made. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last season's national champions, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return and cost himself 4 yards. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from the first down. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle, but first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. Now play number 9 on this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown! Louisiana Tech as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Pitt Panthers offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry-up.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's gone. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get with 3rd down and long.
Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
First down for your Bulldogs.
And Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job sensing it and making a play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Powering through. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. first and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense obviously finds that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver's got it. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it here. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up first, looking for more. Touchdown! No chance to catch him there. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Direct snap to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver grabs it, and the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's got room to run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage and
could take it all the way. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. Great cut there. 1st down, looking for more now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick juke. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback going to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Second down.
Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The gain's not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Panthers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
QB slice it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's in the game.
football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see last season's national champions, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the wide. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him off bounds with a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Defending. One falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. change in the score. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCray. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. They strike first in this national title bout.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaking free at midfield. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Down. Looking to throw the football. And they get the completion. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter.
23 on the play.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking right, this one caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Sure hands. It's McCray. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And they will try out the field goal team here. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right in the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's in. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit.
This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Over the middle. It's Amatova. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. A great catch and run for 6. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it's a squib kick over the up man. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
He'll bring it out for the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Cut quickly. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Tad looking to throw. Receiver tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Snags a quick throw.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And looking to throw now on first down. Comes up with the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after that's really giving them a hard time.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. specialist quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the outback. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, man. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. A play action, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's got it again. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Hebe keeps it himself. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Working with the ground game.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle after picking up a fresh set of downs.
But that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And now the running back again. And he's brought down there.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here in the game. Catch wide open way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover. You never know.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And that'll do it. We have a national championship with the last team standing in the top down for national champions.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another national. Let's go. Alright, moving on to Duke. See what happens there. Check that out. And well, as always, we'll check out, see how our recruiting class ends up doing with Louisiana. And yeah, so pretty awesome. Love it. Another national championship in the books. We ended up getting to play one of our people. Pretty cool. Appreciate y'all stopping in and checking it out.
College football world and national champions, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
Alright, y'all. I think that's going to be it for the evening. We're going to log out here. We will pick back up most likely tomorrow. So I appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.